the script and the idea which he came up with, it appealed me a lot, and that's how I always work. I like the idea and I go ahead with it, and later on the script worked pretty well and very nice, and obviously I'm fond of working with new directors, younger directors. It's great fun working because the earnesty and honesty and the dedication to work is so much, which is not there with the other directors to that extent.
Okay,
there was no drowning scene in the film and she kept drowning. You wonder why?
Just because Vivek, I wanted you to jump in and save me. And that was the whole point. But anyway, I didn't feel at once, I mean, there was not even, the girl was with them through the whole thing.
In my life, so it was great working with him. I've learned a lot from him. Vivek's been a friend. We've known each other before I became a director, so the equation was very different. With Sam, we've now become friends, hopefully. And so it was great fun to work with these actors. We always had fun on set, and the work just went by.
When my director wore a wetsuit. That was fun, really. No, the whole film has been, like you can see with us how we're talking, that it was really great fun we had, and this will be the last year we'll all be together on this film, so it'll be sad. Because we enjoyed the whole film, and I wish it would carry on more and more, because it was more like a picnic, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we went to all different locations. We were at Bangkok, we were in New Zealand, and the basic problem we had throughout the shooting was rain. Wherever we went, it would rain. So I think Sachin, eventually in the end, we said, okay, anybody wants rain anywhere and they're suffering because of drought or something, call us, we'll come there and give you rain. I mean, rain was really after us, which delayed the project quite a bit. I have lots to do. I love adventure and I love traveling a lot, and so for me it was, that's why I enjoyed it more, because it was like being on a holiday.
Well, for me, it's not about being fit physically, it was about being mentally fit to handle the fear of all the jumps and jumping off a cliff and whitewater rafting, and it was more about just being really just to overcome the fear. I think that's what it was all about. As in, there were times where I had to jump in really cold water and then I had people to take care of me, but other than that, it was a lot of fun, and that's what was more important.
I guess when something's challenging, it ends up being a lot of fun when you overcome and you achieve what you set out to achieve. And I love action, I love the adrenaline rush that you get when you do it, and I love just the thought of being in an action film with Sunnyvale was just an amazing experience. And it was also a lot of fun scaring Sameera just before all the shots, before all the hype, jumping and all of that. But it was nice, and she's quite a tough tigress to have done it finally at the end of it. But it was fun. Milad, you want to say something about the physical tracks?
But I'm here in one piece, so I guess I got the job done.
What I learned about it was everybody's a brat. This is just a joke. No, it's what comes around is, when you see the younger people, then you just start wondering, this is how I was when I was years back, and this is how the senior actors would have thought about things and all that. So it's the youngsters were not had a tough time that time, because we couldn't play younger roles because they would be doing that. So we had a challenge with it.
Is there a bit of Indiana Jones in the movie, like with your get-up and everything? So something about that?
Yeah, only thing is that I'm not Harrison Ford in this film, that's all. Otherwise, it is an adventure film, and it has nothing to do with that film. I mean, just because that's on an adventure genre, so this is all the same thing.
How does the music contribute to the film?
I think music is very good in the film. It's my type, dancing type.
To put it simply, Pritam has his own style of music, and that's there all over Naksha's music. At the same time, there is a story to tell in the music as well. So we've achieved a
Enjoy it, and that's why I love that song. It was great fun. I'm not here to be basically when I'm working. One is working as the subject and as how it is around, instead of trying to examine it or study it in that way. And it's best to, no, I know what you mean, but basically what happens is, even over there, what I'm trying to say is that everywhere we work, the whole film is basically a teamwork where we have give and take. It's never a one-man show. There are suggestions which one gives, but that's not because the other person doesn't know about it or anything like that. So it wasn't nothing of that sort in any of the films. But this is how we basically function in all the films. So just because Sachin, this is first film, Sameera would give. So we work all like a teamwork, and that's why we had fun. That's why there was no kind of a barrier over there, you know, okay, ये ऐसे बोल रहा तो मैं ये करूँ नहीं करूँ ऐसा कुछ नहीं था.
I guess there it was more rustic and it was more kind of realistic. It was a small function of a very rural and rustic film in terms of the way they don't normally raft. People don't take responsibility for people going over 6-degree rapids. You know, it's like that intense. It's like a 21-foot, 22-foot waterfall. And the action director was fantastic, Alan Amin, who's done great work in this film. When he calmed down after the whole shot, he came to us and said, "Thank God, it was safe, this, that, the other." So Sunny Veer looked at him and looked at me and said, "Aur ek baar kare?" And he was like, "No way, you know." Yeah, I've been, like I said, I've been a fan of Sunny Veer's. And I think in this film, he's done some phenomenal cable work and he's done some new kind of action, which I haven't seen before. So I'm pretty excited about it myself. I think Alan has done a great job.
Yes, I've done most of the stunts myself, and I have to say that I was petrified. There were times when Vivek had a lot of fun, and before I do a jump, he'd tell me what could go wrong, how he could fall, how he could die. Or there were times when I was in the water, he said, you know, he could fall and crack his skull. So he was a very helpful co-star. Thank you, Vivek. Yeah, yes. Again, Vivek Oberoi used to send messages to Sachin and to the dance master and to everybody from my mobile phone when I was not looking. He used to bribe my sport boy and saying, "I love you," and "I think you're very handsome." And everybody on the set used to look at me like, I used to get a lot of smiles and all. Sachin was wondering what was wrong with me for 2 days. And I realized Vivek is sending messages. Again, thank you, Vivek.
Sunny, Vivek, Sameera, Jackie, we've had a great time making this film. And I think